What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Chemistry's been patched, but it feels like nothing's changed. However, I am going to, start building for Chem again and making sure I can get players in the right place and whatnot. And I just want to say to you guys, from me and from my family, my actual real family, not my YouTube or friend family kind of thing. Like, thank you guys so much for what you do for me and for allowing me to have this career path, because it's awesome. I was speaking to AA about it the other day. And it's just nuts, man. Like, I used to have to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to go to work at my dad's pub. Like, I wouldn't get home till 1 o'clock in the next morning. I would then have 8 hours to, socialize, eat, sleep, bathe, do anything. And then I'd have to get back up at 9 o'clock in the morning again for another, 14, 15-hour day at work. So the fact that this is me and this is my life, just you guys... I don't know, there aren't words. There aren't enough words. But anyway, with that being said, today, let's try and get, let's just try and smash 7777 for the like, 7,777. We're going to go with the, last time we took the 4-5-1 attack, we actually won the draft, didn't we? Am I remembering that right? Is that what happened? Let's take it anyway, see who we get for our captain. So, could take Modric as a captain. He'd be a good shout, actually. He does have a better version of the card, but actually, because of the way you don't get right wing, you can't get Messi and Ronaldo in left mid, right mid. However, that might indicate then that we're going to get Eden Hazard at left mid because he's a really good card. I tell you what, Let me throw an audible. Let me take this Sergio Aguero and just see how it goes. I want to take the left mid first, because if we can get the Iron Man of the match Hazard, which we couldn't, look at that. What is that? That is shocking. 75 pace, 79 pace, 79 pace, 79 pace, and 82 pace. I'll take Kalu. He probably won't get in the team. He's probably just going to be on the bench. Oh my, come on, EA. There's no BPL there. I'm going to have to take Bundesliga, aren't I? So we can go either Altintop. What team does Kalu play for? Neither of those guys. We can either go with Altintop or Holtby. Now Holtby has 4-star, 3-star, whereas Altintop has 4-star, 3-star. 6'1" for Altintop. Holtby has more pace, more dribbling, more passing, more physical, more defending, and only a little bit less shooting. We'll take Holtby. And as a German, he's actually got a lot of opportunities to link with a lot of other players. Ooh. See, now I'm interested in that Mkhitaryan and the Douglas Costa. 5-star skills for Douglas Costa. He's got more pace, less dribbling, more shooting, less passing, less physical, less defending. I'm going to go with Mkhitaryan here, and I'm going to see. We've now got 3 Bundesliga players, so we might well be building into a Bundesliga squad, but not anymore. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to take Balassi, aren't I? Balassi's going to give us that chem link. Obviously, he's got the 5-star skills, good pace and dribbling. 4-star, 5-star, pretty nice. This team is trash so far. I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm not enjoying this team at all. So we can take Toni Kroos for the German link. We can take Cesc Fabregas for the BPL link. Modric doesn't fit. We could take Cazorla for the BPL link. And we could take Pogba for no link. I'm probably going to take... Let's take Toni Kroos there, because he would actually be good in the team anyway. We need something that's going to start dictating where we take this team, because right now this is just I am trying to get chemistry, but it's not giving me the players. I suppose we take Vincent Kompany there, although he has Hunter chemistry style. That doesn't please me. Godin actually works. Godin down on that left. If we can get Felipe Luis here, I'll be very happy. We couldn't. We did get Balenciaga. We also got Moreno. Now Moreno would fit with a BPL defense. Balenciaga obviously fits with Godin. So we'll take Balenciaga, and I am not enjoying this team. What are we doing here? Spanish only gets 1 link. Toprak gets nothing. Matip gets nothing. It's going to have to be Kurt Zuma, and then we'll swap those 2 around. And then in goal, I don't even know what I need. We'll take the Iron Man of the match, Bravo. So we're at 68 chemistry, but this team is garbage. Like, it's actually garbage. I don't like this team at all. I am not impressed with what I'm seeing here. Right, there we go. Right, 99 Ronaldo. We'll take him. He's going to go straight in at that left mid spot as well. We're going to need another couple of really nice players. Now, could take Cerner. Leno, I mean, we've got Bravo. Bravo's fine. I'm going to take Cerner as a backup centre midfielder. Now, previous drafts, I would have actually played him. And Nzonzi is actually a good shout. Actually, Nzonzi is a really good shout, because if we put Nzonzi instead of him and then swap Nzonzi and Cruz, there we go, boom, because then he gives a link to Kurt Zuma as well. So that's pretty decent. All we really need now is a right midfielder from the BPL. And there it is. It's Mahrez. Bang. And Mahrez can go in there. That puts us up to 86 chemistry. It's not ideal, but everyone being on above... Basically, you need to get people on 5 or more chemistry for them to play better than their card suggests. And that's exactly what we've got. We're also going to get ourselves... Yeah, I'll probably take a Marco Reus. I really like our bench so far. Cerner, Mkhitaryan, Reus is great. What could I use better of? A better centre-back and maybe a better centre mid would be ideal. But the rest of the team is playable. It's not ideal. It's not exactly what I want, but it is playable. We'll have to see what we get going forwards. Gaia will take... in fact, Gaia is just better than Balenciaga anyway. Next up, Communier, hit me with that centre-back of dreams. Oh, there's Gerard Piqué. That's a good shout. He gives us 6 more chemistry. I will take that. Happy days. Communier, hook us up. Don't hook us down. Next up, what are we taking? We'll take Theo Walcott. In fact, Theo Walcott... No, he doesn't. He doesn't help. I thought he might have helped, but he doesn't. 2 spots left. We get ourselves Romelu Lukaku, who I might play instead of Aguero, and then Gignac there. This draft is pretty garbage, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll play Lukaku up top. We'll take Zufi for Cerner. We'll take off Mandanda for Mkhitaryan. We'll bring on Reus for Gignac. Yeah, for Gignac, because I want some defensive options there. And let's see who's better between... Yeah, see, Walcott's only pace. So that's the team that we're playing with by looks of things. Ronaldo, Toni Kroos, Romelu Lukaku, Bolasie. It's not a great team, but maybe not a great team is exactly what we need. We'll see what we get. 93, the same, and then he goes up to 96. We'll take Jose Mourinho. So 96 chem, 87 rated. It is a garbage team. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 51 chem, 88 rated team. Now, chemistry is interesting again. Yes, the glitch has been patched. Is my camera like... Yo, if my camera's like really framey, I apologize. Yes, the glitch has been patched. The chem glitch has been patched indeed. However... The way chemistry works, now this is going to confuse a lot of people, right? But I was, Hectic Jukes explained this to me on Reddit. This is how it works. Your player gets 0.75 of their individual chemistry plus 0.25 of the overall team chemistry is what their actual in-game chemistry is. And they only require 4.9 to get base chem, which is card stats. So, if you have a player on 6 chemistry... Now let's make it easy. Let's say 4 chemistry because we're going at 0.75. If they have 4 individual chemistry, they actually get 3 in-game chemistry points. And if then it's 100% team chemistry, they get a further 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 because it's 0.25. So a further 2.5. It's actually team chemistry divided by 10 and then 25% of that. It's a complex situation. I don't know. So basically 100 chemistry... would be 2.5 chemistry points. So somebody on 4 individual chemistry and a 100 chemistry team, I think I'm right with this. Please correct me if you know for a fact that I'm wrong, rather than just be like, oh, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. If you know for a fact I'm wrong, correct me. But I think, so 4 individual chemistry and a 100 chem team would be 3 chemistry from the individual chem, 2.5 from the team chem. You'd actually get 5.5 chemistry, which means that's above base stats, which means your player would play better than his card stats, which means you can have somebody on your team on even 1 chemistry, right? Because if they have 1 individual chemistry, they actually get 0.75 from that individual point. If they then have 100 team chem, they get another 2.5 points. They actually get like almost 3.5 points. They get 3.25. So they're only just below base chemistry. Now it's very interesting as we go into the second game here what this means going forwards, because you can actually truly work out what players to put where and how they will be affected within the game. Not that we know what it does for a boost or for a deduction, and it seems like if you have the right chemistry styles, players don't get deducted stats. So let's say you've got 99 Ronaldo, right, with Sentinel chemistry style, so it improves his defending and physical. No matter what you do with him or where your chemistry goes, he will still have 99 pace, 99 shooting, 99 dribbling, and I think 92 passing, because the Sentinel chemistry style takes all the chemistry benefits and negatives and puts them in those two categories, meaning the other four categories aren't affected. So the chem styles that you get, the players that you get, the individual chemistry they're on, and the team chemistry they're on are all really, really relevant to building teams. So when I see a low chem team now, I don't necessarily sit there and think, oh, this guy doesn't know that the chem glitch has been patched. I sit there and think, let me try and figure out if any of these players are actually off chem, because quite often they're not. Especially if you have a player in the correct position with, and we're talking outside of draft now as well, with manager and chemistry loyalty bonus, you're likely going to have them on 4 or 5 chemistry minimum, meaning they're going to get 3 to 3.75 chemistry minimum. Remember, base chem is 4.9. All they then need is like 50 team chem to get base stats. So you'll actually still see, guys, and will still feel really positive vibes and positive play from players on low chem, especially high rated players on low chem, still being really, really effective. I'm going to try and get a video up in the next couple of days explaining it with graphics, showing what importance everything does and doesn't have in really simple terms, because I know it gets really complex and really difficult to understand, especially for a lot of guys that didn't really understand how chemistry works in the first place. But just know this: so long as your team chemistry is around 60 or more, and your player gets at least 3 or 4 chemistry on themselves, they will play as good as their card suggests that they will play. And that's all you need to know. That being said, guys, back into the gameplay now. We won the first game with a 3-0 rage quit. We're currently 4-1 up in the second game, and this guy was pissing me off, to be perfectly honest, hence the celebrations. He was, the first 3 minutes of the game, he was just passing around his defense. I ended up stealing the ball and scoring off of that counter, and so I was like, you know, kind of, I think I gave him a dead fish after that one. And then after that, he kept playing, he kept doing fancy passes, he kept passing around his defense, trying to hold on to the ball and stuff, and trying to play a game where if he was winning, it would have made me so goddamn angry, because I would have been like, why are you doing this? Because he wasn't winning, I thought I'd try and give him a taste of his own medicine and frustrate him back. Now, the shush celebration, it used to be a celebration that frustrated me. There was a lot of discussion about it on Reddit recently and over time. And somebody kept, like, every time somebody said, oh, they frustrate me, celebration, somebody would always be like, dude, it's just a celebration. Like, don't let them get in your head. So I've started taking that on board. And when someone does it to me now, I know that they need to feel like they frustrated me, which in turn doesn't frustrate me, but actually, like, encourages me to try and play better to win. So when I do it to other people, I'm also doing it trying to frustrate them, to kind of find out if they let a celebration in the game bug them or not. And it seemed to work in that game. In the next game, we come up against a guy with 76 chem, 87 rating. Now, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. That Griezmann on the right-hand side, because he's off position and only has 2 links, I think he only gets 6 chemistry there. In a 76 chem team, he actually gets 75% of that 6 chemistry as his, like, regular points, which would be, what would that be? What would 75% of 6 be? Why can't I do math in my head right now? I don't know. It would be 4.5. That's what it would be. Wow, that was hard to get to. So off of his base chemistry, off of his individual chemistry alone, he would get 4.5. And then off of the 76 team chem, he would get 7.6 divided by 4. So basically about another 1.8 chemistry on top of his 4.75, which would put him to like around 6.55, which is an increase in his card stats. So although it looks negative and it looks like it would frustrate people and stuff, It doesn't, and it isn't. And what we've got to realise going forwards is how much of an impact chemistry has on players' attributes. It's been discovered that dribbling will be increased by 10 if you have someone on 10 chemistry in a 100 chemistry team. They will get a plus 10 dribbling attribute, but the physical attributes don't get as boosted as much as defending and mental. And we don't know how much negatively it's affected by having lack of chem, especially if lack of chem is 3-4 chem with 60-70 team chem. It won't really be negative at all. But anyway, we make our way into the final. 2-1 win in a semi-final. I missed a penalty in the 90th minute as well. Pretty easy game for me. I controlled the game from start to finish. I was really impressed with this formation. The 4-5-1 was really good. I really was impressed with my team as well. Into the final, we'll come up against a 3-4-2-1. I looked at his team and I thought he's got an okay team there, but he's got 2 really slow centre backs and 2 really slow centre midfielders. In a team where you've only got like a back 3, that's dangerous. And it was really applicable to how my kind of thought process works. I stole the ball after just 4 minutes off of a free kick from him. His Ruiz just cannot keep up with my team of the season, Lukaku. He made a huge error by bringing the keeper out there because I cut it back to Ronaldo. If he didn't bring the keeper out, if I did then cut it back to Ronaldo and he didn't bring the keeper out, the keeper would probably be on top of Ronaldo and would have saved that. So I would have been forced to shoot near post, and I didn't have the angle because Lukaku is left-footed. So I was really happy that he ended up pumping the keeper out. It allowed me the opportunity to cut it back, get the goal. We go 1-0 up in the final. 26 minutes in, Lukaku gets down the left-hand side again. I could have sworn he was offside, but the pace again is too strong. Balassi is there to tap that one home to make it 2-0 after 27 minutes. And at this point, I was comfortable in the game. You know, it was a relatively easy game for me. I scored with 2 counters against this guy. I got a corner in the 65th minute. I got Lukaku on the edge of the box. I could have fake shot inside there and tried to shoot. I tried to go for the Hail Mary, the bicycle kick there. And off the back of that, his Cristiano Ronaldo chips it. I don't know how PK doesn't keep up, catch up, hold off Zlatan Ibrahimovic there. But he gets it through to Lionel Messi, finesses it past the keeper. 2-1, 65 minutes in. I still, like, sometimes when I concede a goal in a game, I'm like, oh crap, here we go. This wasn't that kind of thing. I was so comfortable in this game. Like, I was dominant in this game. And I really should have scored way more goals by this point. But then into the 90th minute, Riyad Mahrez picks up the ball, cuts inside once, twice, and a third time. Finesses past the on-rushing keeper, makes it 3-1, and wins us the draft. So a really nice team. Great hybrids, great players. I thought it was a bad team when I built it, but it turns out it was actually a fantastic team. Lukaku, man of the match there. Great performance from the boys. You'll see the match stats here right at the end just to show that I wasn't bullshitting about dominating the game. I actually dominated the final of this game. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we end up winning the draft. I was blown away by this team. 2 things. First of all, Cristiano Ronaldo is just the best player I have ever used in any FIFA ever. And you're probably going to hear me say something like 98 Suarez is the best player I've ever used in any FIFA ever at some point in the near future. But I think those 2, the 99 Ronaldo and the 98 Suarez, are just phenomenal. And in this team, Ronaldo was amazing. But what I was most impressed by was this BPL side. Lukaku, Balassi, Mahrez, Zabaleta. Lukaku was destructive up front. Balassi's 5-star skills were just unreal. Mahrez done a great job down that right-hand side. I think they all scored like several goals. One of the things I loved about this formation was because the 2 cams, they actually play quite wide, it allows really good opportunity to get to the byline, cut in, and then cut it across goal. Quite a lot of my goals were scored like that through this team. So quite often I actually took out Toni Kroos for either Marco Reus, Mkhitaryan or Aguero, and then I also took out Nzonzi for either Reus or Mkhitaryan, but never Aguero in that centre midfield spot. But in general, this team was just absolutely fantastic. Like, I was blown away by how well it played, and I think we've won now 7 of the last 9 drafts, I do believe. We won 3-0, 6-1, 2-1 and 3-1. Really should have done a lot better in the final. outside of the 3-1 performance. Our record now is 44 wins from 155 entries, which is actually really good considering we've given ourselves like 10 or 15 losses in there as well on purpose. So, you know, I'm creeping ever closer back to that 1 in 3 draft win ratio. My best team score 192. My pass accuracy and possession is okay. My goal score per match is very good. My goals conceded per match needs a lot of work. So I concede on average 1.96 goals per game. In this draft alone, I only conceded, I think, 3 goals the whole tournament. Yeah, so there you go, happy days. That's bringing that record down, which is great. And this is for the prize. Now, we haven't packed anything good from winning the draft in I can't remember how long. I don't want the 4 packs. I don't want the 50k pack. I want a 100k pack. EA, it's time. What do we get? We get... That's not bad, actually. A rare gold pack, a premium gold players pack, and a mega pack. We will definitely make profit here today, no matter what happens, because of how many consumables we'll get. But the rare gold pack, that's what, 85k's worth of packs for 15k entry fee? I'm quite happy with that. We'll start off with the premium gold players pack. Come on, EA, hit us with one of these I-Man of the matches. Let's go. All right, maybe not. What a great start. How many silvers? Oh, wow, actually, no rare silvers, but... When a 79 is your highest rated player, you just know that you got screwed. You know that you just got absolutely shafted by EA, and it doesn't feel very nice. So not much going on there. We'll open the rare gold pack next. These have been the most successful packs for me throughout this series. What do we get in this rare gold pack? Legend Theo Walcott. He actually sells for a little bit, not crazy amounts. Consumables again will keep, they'll sell. Is he a transferred card? Bruno Alves is transferred. Walcott, Slimani and Alves will send up there. Maybe they'll sell, maybe they won't. We'll discard the rest. So once again, we win the draft, and I feel like I'm going to be left disappointed. I can't imagine we're going to get anything in the mega pack. Let's see what does pop up. Dede the fucking centre back. You've got to be joking. What a pile of trash. What an absolute pile of trash. A couple of fitness cards is nice. That is utter garbage. I mean, let's actually look at what we've got here. We've got a 78 rated centre back, a coach, a kit, couple more kits, couple of manager leagues. Maybe the German one goes for 200-300 coins. A few silver training cards that don't sell for shit. Gold training card that doesn't sell for anything. A couple of fitness cards that will actually sell. A few contracts that will actually sell. Another coach doesn't sell for crap. And then just nothing. 80 rated was our highest player here today. Oh no, wait, Theo Walcott was our highest player, 81. It's so annoying when you win the draft so convincingly and EA still screw you, and then when you lose in like the first or the second round, which is what I do sometimes quite a lot actually, I end up getting really good stuff out of those packs. Now Walcott looks like he sells for about 2,000, maybe 17, 18, 1900 coins depending on contracts and fitness and stuff. I'm honestly really disappointed in that. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot better than that. But another draft win. We can only do so much, you know what I mean? We've done what we needed to do. The rest of it was left in EA's hands and they didn't deliver for us once again. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you have enjoyed Draft to Glory today, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.